If you are in the United States and you're worried about the new BRICS currency, I need you all to watch this video right now. So, my child's father is from Jamaica, and he used to tell me that it used to be $100 to get a loaf of bread in Jamaica. The crime rate in Jamaica now is so dangerous, they're at a level 3 travel advisory. I was raised by Haitians, and Haiti right now has a 0 travel advisory because of how poor the country is and how dangerous it is. That as soon as you get off the airport in Port-au-Prince, they'll try to kidnap you for ransom if you're from the United States. I want to explain to every United States citizen how we are so spoiled and entitled and have any audacity to be angry about BRICS. These countries are forming a revolution against colonialism, capitalism, and clear supremacy from the United States and Europe, taking their natural resources and profiting and putting their countries in third world conditions. $100 Jamaican money in the US, 100 Jamaican dollars equals 60 cents. 1,000 Jamaican dollars is $6.46 American. Please let that sink in. So if you have $6.46 in US dollars, you have 1,000 Jamaican dollars. 1 US dollar equals $154.31 Jamaican dollars. This is August 21st, 2023. So this is now. And you're complaining about 1 BRICS being the equivalent to 55 US dollars? We're complaining? Haitian gourd, I might not be pronouncing that right, forgive me, I'm white, but 1 US dollar is the equivalent to $135.46, well, I'm not saying dollars, 135.46 Haitian gourds. $1 in Haiti is equivalent to 135. It takes 135 Haitian gourds to equal 1 US dollar. Since Brazil is joining BRICS, let's talk about Brazil. How much is 100 US in Brazil? 100 United States dollars equals 493.89 Brazilian reals. Let that sink in. 1,000 US dollars is the equivalent to almost 5,000 Brazilian reals. That is insane. It kind of makes sense why they would want to join BRICS, because we're complaining about conditions that these countries across the entire world, aside from Europe and the United States, and I'm not talking about Eastern Europe / Asia, Russia, because we'll get into that. This one's really gonna get hit hard since Africa is also joining BRICS, and they're the start of the global revolution against the United States and Europe's corruption of stealing oil and natural resources from these countries, leaving them in terrible conditions. 100 US dollars in Nigeria is equivalent to 75,813 in Nigerian currency. 50 US dollars is the equivalent to 37,906. And we're complaining that 1 BRICS is going to be the equivalent of 55 US dollars. You're really panicking? It takes 762 Nigerian dollars to be the equivalent of 1 US dollar. That's almost $800 to equal 1 US dollar. And we're complaining that 1 BRICS is going to cost us 55 US dollars when in Nigeria, it's about $800, and Africa's the one with the natural resources that we're stealing and profiting from and putting their currency in this position. I told you we were going to get into Russia since they're also one of the countries who are on board with BRICS. 1 US dollar is the equivalent to almost 100 rubles, 100 Russian rubles. And again, we're complaining that 1 BRICS is going to be 55 US dollars. 100 United States dollars is the equivalent to almost 10,000 Russian rubles. 10,000 Russian rubles gets you 100 US dollars. Now, I want this all to sink in and marinate. About when you're complaining about how bad our country's going to get because of BRICS and how we're going to be living in third world conditions, our spoiled, entitled asses. These countries have been living like this for a very long time, and it's our fault. It's us in Europe's fault. They were trying to run a pipeline of oil through Africa, and they said no. Julius Malema is going to go down in history for starting a global revolution. Guess what? Unfortunately, the United States and Europe's chickens are coming home to roost. And guess what? We're going to be just fine. Because if everybody else has to endure those living conditions because of us so we can live comfortable here, how dare we get upset? How dare we? This is a global revolution of continents who are sick and tired of the corruption of the United States, the theft, the colonialism. They're tired, and they want to be able to live just as well that we have been living our entire lives. They're trying to make things fair. They're not trying to make life hard for us. They're trying to make it fair for them. And we have a problem with that?